Hello and welcome! Silrace here with some Hearthstone ranked constructed laddering for my daily with the nostalgia month. I simply wasn't up to it yesterday when was the actual 7th of August because I was feeling absolutely awful and not in a good way. Feeling absolutely awful in a good way could work out for you, but no, I was sick and whatnot, so I had to delay it until the morning of August the 8th, unfortunately so, but at least I am doing it now and I will be uploading it as soon as I'm finished compiling it into a video. None of my early game plays, which is quite okay because I didn't want to play a young Dragonhawk anyways against a dagger, which blows it, just, you know, kills it. That's quite alright. Double Animal Companion. Unleash probably doesn't help too much against Rogue here. I am not expecting to see a minion based Rogue anymore for a long time, in all honesty. Do I dare Scavenging Hyena here as a turn 2 play? No, I'll hold on to it. It could have been an option. Could have drawn a Deadly Poison with a dagger out, as in it would have eaten coin as well, you know, dagger, coin, Deadly Poison, but the problem is this thing dies to a straight up backstab, and that is a bit of an issue. I'll rather have that backstab hit something as well. Okay, that is a mistake by you, very likely, to burn that single dagger. Oh my word, why do I draw both of my unleashes? Well, let's see what we get. Leok. Okay. Leok. No, the nice thing about getting Leok here is that it does not die to straight up Deadly Poison on this dagger. That is pretty nifty. So Huffer dies to a Deadly Poison. Huffer actually also dies to straight up backstab, which is a little bit of an annoyance as well. What do we see? More likely, what do we draw? Because I know young Dragonhawk could do very well for next turn play because I have bonus extra mana to burn, so to say. Iron Big Owl, not such a good draw. Let's see. Misha, alright. Misha is alright. Because Dagger and this guy trades for Misha, but that's Dagger gone and this guy gone, and then has to make a new Dagger, leaving with only 2 mana to burn. That's quite alright, and I didn't really want to play Scavenging Hyena on the board with the 3/3 on it. That is just throwing the Scavenging Hyena away. Unfortunately not turn 5, where I could have dropped the Scavenging Hyena in addition to Misha. Possibly forcing a backstab to be used on something else than clearing Misha. Next turn though, we'll see. If there is another minion, I'm likely to go with Hounds and Hyena. If there is another minion here. Assassinate? No, an SI7 agent, alright. On Leok? Interesting. Okay, so you sap Misha back into hand and then kill it. Alright. Alright. That gives me Misha into Scavenging Hyena here. Let's see. I mean, he can kill both, but it's going to take a dagger and some attacks, or he can do other things. Okay, sheep that for one, right? That's card draw gone, that's your creature gone as well, that's quite fine.
Yeah, beat it.
Bestial Wrath. Do I wanna bust out and unleash the hounds here with Bestial Wrath? That is a curious question. Because if I do that, I can clear the board and have both hounds left. around. And then I could plonk down a young Dragonhawk as well. But I would like to draw some cards as well. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's see if we can get Starving Buzzard into before we start comboing these creatures out. To draw some cards and whatnot. Or maybe a Timberwolf. With the Timberwolf I could do... Oh. Okay, so it's very likely we'll have to next turn burn some stuff. Conceal. That's gonna be a little bit painful. Oh my word, a second freaking Bestial Wrath. That is most annoying. Well, I don't have a good answer here. I might burn one of my unleashes right now to get 3 doggies on board, because that would threaten his stuff. Yeah, let's burn one of the unleashes. Since I have both in hand, let's just do some damage here. Even though playing it without Leok or Timberwolf on board is a little bit of a questionable choice here. But I should be able to pull some stuff up here. A Shiv that allows him to trade both of these for it. That's quite fine. Because I can get rid of the auctioneer. I could even silence the auctioneer. But I think I'm gonna hold, since I have all this stuff, I think I'm gonna hold on to the owl for the second auctioneer.
I wonder.
Unfortunately, Miracle Rogue tends to work pretty well against this deck, but let's see, do you burn both of your creatures on killing it, or not? Yeah, I guess you do. That's fine, it ate a whole bunch of... Whoa, a doggy eats a backstab. That's nifty. Then you clear the entire board of doggies. Yup, that's fine. I can still kill that thing next turn if I so choose. Sinister Strike, right. That would be nice to draw something big. Oh, Evi's right. Does that mean you have Leroy in hand? Houndmaster. I have enough mana to do that even. I could go a doggy with Houndmaster and Bestial Wrath. Kill that damn thing. Yep, I guess we are doing it that way. Clear that. I have 3/3 taunt on board. Unfortunately, this burns the Houndmaster. I could have dropped this and just taunted it up, but that probably does not survive anyways. My hand is really bad here. I wish I would be drawing some of my bigger minions here. But at least I have a taunt. Yep, there is the second auctioneer. Now I'm hoping does not have conceal. What do you have for 2 mana? So, Blade Flurry. Okay. No prep conceal, please, so I can silence that thing. Thank you. Starving Buzzard. Ironbeak Owl. Jungle Panther, that works as well. Let's drop down the young Dragonhawk for another card draw here. And Jungle Panther for another card. Okay, that is first big minion. Let's see if there is Leroy to be done. Fan of Knives, of course, you had it at this point. Yeah, I pretty much lost this game because this deck does not do very well against the particular opponent I have here. So, not too much I could do. I mean, Miracle Rogue is no longer really doable in current ladder meta, right? It's just been outdone by a lot of stuff. However, with an old school deck like this, and if you are wasting my time with the whole shadow step, I am gonna just concede this. Anyway, I'll continue that talk in the next game. Okay, next game against the Warlock. Here's where I want to keep Unleash. I would have loved to have a kill command last game. I think I'll have to hold on to the kill command. Let's drop those two. Actually, let's keep Panther. Just in case it is a handlock. Instead of a, you know, being a nastier version of the lock. But yeah, let's continue that thought process from the previous game, eh? So Miracle Rogue has been pretty much removed from being like really playable card due to various things such as Loatheb and some other cards of the same nature. However, it is really difficult to deal with Miracle Rogue with this particular deck, and that was obviously a full build Miracle Rogue deck. Not much to go about that, huh? Full build Miracle Rogue deck. Thunder Rhino. So, do I just want to freaking Jungle Panther it up here? I mean, I could unleash the hounds and I could kill this thing, but we'd lose both my hounds. I think I'm just gonna Jungle Panther it up here and smack that once. So, yeah. Like I said, it's really difficult to deal with the Miracle Rogue with this particular deck. Because that's, oh well, not overly much to do. Thankfully now I can unleash the hounds with Bestial Wrath and clear entire board. That is pretty nifty thing to do here. Yeah. So if I was running the new stuff, like Loatheb, I could have easily played Loatheb turn 5, simply stop that whole combo he or she pulled on turn 4. Just fine. However, I have no Loatheb in this deck, and with both Mortal Coils gone, one Shadow Bolt gone, it's essentially your entire turn, that's fine. I'm just gonna Thunder Rhino it up here then. This thing at least survives Shadow Bolt and a Soulfire as well. And since both of those little things are gone, that's okay. Yeah, of course it doesn't survive that and a Soulfire. So let's see. If I prime this thing, drop a Starving Buzzard, and I guess I could drop Young Dragonhawk as well for a card draw instead of using my hero power. I ended my turn before checking if I got 1 mana thing. However, I wouldn't have probably have dropped this anyways, because, well, all this stuff is too easily dealt with. Okay, that is really annoying. Deadly Shot. I guess Deadly Shot works, huh? Do I wanna clear both of these, or do I wanna clear the big guy? Drop a second Dragonhawk here for a card draw. Houndmaster or Kill Command.
Well played.
Right. I'm gonna take a lot of damage this turn because he knows it's not an explosive trap, right? He attacked me already once to trigger it in case it was explosive trap. So at this point the pro doesn't know what the heck it is, because no one plays Snake Trap anymore. But that should give me a bunch of cards here. Next turn there is 2 big targets for a deadly shot, which is quite fine with me. I'm quite okay with that. Oh, and we draw Scavenging Hyena. That is fantastic. Oh, awesome! He even drops a force here. That is pretty good for me. So can I burn all of my mana? No, I cannot. You're not in an efficient mana. So I guess we just have to deadly shot it up first. See which one we get. Okay, we get that one. In which case we can Houndmaster kill this one. And go for it. Hellfire, okay. Hellfire is fine. That means I can drop Big Thing next turn without real fear of losing it. And now I need to start using hero power every turn as well. Timberwolf, alright. So you... Timberwolf and... Let's see what we get going here. Iron Big Owl, well, it only gets rid of the Death Rattle. Still a big thing to deal with. Shadow Bolt, kill it. Right, that's fine, kills that. Come on, give me Misha. No Aliok. Right. Stranglorm Tiger, hero power. Don't have 13 damage on board, only has 10. So if he didn't draw Soulfire or Hellfire, needs to clear the board. Or possible Leroy. I guess he drew Leroy or Soulfire. No.
Well played. Well played.
Okay. Next game. Alright, Warlock again. Let's keep Jungle Panther just in case it is going to be some big nasty creatures. Timberwolf doesn't help, but at least it's a turn 4 play with Timberwolf and Unleash. So that helps clear the board a little bit. But you'll notice from the 2 games I've just played how it was the first Poison, the Miracle Rogue with, you know, proper freaking really fully crafted Miracle Rogue deck. Leroy, Shadow Steps, double gadgets and auctioneers, everything. No greetings, no well played. And then you happen to play one of these Poisons who doesn't have that. Mostly common and one creatures, suddenly you are offered the well played at the end of the game as well. It is really, really funky. I don't quite get the thing, but it is really funky, and I'll play the Jungle Panther here. Coining that out on turn 2 is kinda weird to me. Iron Fur Grizzly, okay. Alright. I am so tempted to Makla here, even though I know it is an absolutely terrible play with these 2 on board. I am so tempted to do that, because it's Makla, okay? I'll probably have to Unleash with Bestial Wrath here to clear board. Yeah, we will have to do that, I believe. So that's 2 cards for 2 cards and a coin. and I'm left with 2 1/1s on board, so Mortal Coil here obviously gets rid of both of them, or rather 2 Mortal Coils. Whoa, Summoning Portal. Summoning Portal! What the blazes is going on here? No, just freaking kill it. Now you have bananas, but not for the Summoning Portal. What in the blazes is that? Twilight Drake, alright. Alright, Twilight Drake. Guess we just play Selena Hyman then. Which order do we wanna do this business with? Because I need to clear this guy. But the question is, do I wanna clear this afterwards? No, I don't think I do. I think I just want to go for the face while I still have that choice to do it. Second Timberwolf next turn. In case this one even survives, allows me to just get this off board with 1 attack with the Savannah Highmane. Or I could just do a lot of damage to the face. That could work as well, with a hero power drop on top. It could work. Mortal Coil, yeah, that's a good play. Hopefully it doesn't have taunt for this thing. Oh, it's gonna banana it up, right? Guess that allows it to trade with the things. Needs to kill Makla, I believe. No, killed wrong thing. Let's see, do you have a taunt to give it? No, bananas. More bananas! Sun Fury Protector. Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that. There's a taunt to give it. Yeah. Strangledorn Tiger, and we can still hero power while trading for that. I mean, if it didn't banana it up, no, it's eaten both of the bananas. If it didn't banana it up, I would have just dropped the Timberwolf and killed it with one of the hounds, or hyenas, or whatever they are exactly. So yeah, power overwhelming. So that kills Makla. No, it's going for face. Okay, so you're gonna do it that way around. That's Shadow Flame burn. Power overwhelming and Shadow Flame for it. That's nifty. Let's drop a couple creatures here. Draw some cards. Prime Snake Trap just in case, and do a hero power here. Now I'm hoping there's no Mortal Coil in hand to get rid of the buzzard, so has to play minions. Shattered Sun Cleric by herself. That's fine. Oh, cool. And I can even unleash here as well for the card draws. And more peachily I can even Home Master here. And still hero power. So wait, do I Home Master kill this thing? Yes I do. 4-3, 4-2, yeah. Let's just Home Master kill that thing. Hero power. Oh, lots of damage to the face. Kinda curious. Kinda curious Warlock deck. It's like tries to be like a mixture of a Handlock and a... what's his face? Mixture of a Handlock and that, you know, zoo of some sort. That gives me a bunch of cards because you didn't silence the card draw mechanic. Okay. Soulfire. Yeah, alright. Well played. Let's move on to the next game. Alright, no Warlocks this time around. But yeah, that last deck was, in my opinion, a bit too all over the place, so to say. Let's keep kill command just in case there happens to be that seriously annoying beginning. You know what I'm talking about. Because that thing has 3 mana. Not 3 mana. It has 3 health. Wait, what is that? Do I even want to know what is going on here? Do you have the secret to play, huh? No, you don't. Alright, that's fine. That is fine and peachy. And then we are coining out a animal companion here. Because I have other turn 3 plays, so I might just as well do it that way around. Turn 4 we can go Scavenging Hyena into hero power even. Just if nothing else happens. Okay, so you're frost bolting it. Alright. Alright. Do I dare to King Makla here? Nah, just because I didn't do it last game, let's King Makla here. You can burn bananas if you want to, but I have King Makla. Had to have some fun at some points. You know, all that stuff. Secret. Alright. So now the question is that vaporize? So you ban all that. And you ban on what? Okay, so you just ban on it. Yeah, alright, you trade King Makla for it. That's fine and peachy. I could simply kill command that here, but I don't think I want to. I'm just going to drop this. I'm a little afraid that is a counter spell. So right. I should be able to kill this thing next turn. And that's no, it's being buffed twice, that's fine, we will kill it. Duplicate, you can have it. I was kinda sure it was duplicate. But obviously cannot be fully sure. Let's drop some creatures here then. Actually, I have no clue if immune lets you be immune from disintegrate.
I'll never tell.
That is a curious question. So polymorph that, right? Alright. Does that allow me to trigger that thing? No. Do I wanna unleash here? No, I don't want to unleash here. Do I want to Bestial Wrath kill this here to trigger it in case it is a counterspell? Yep, it is a counterspell. Like I thought it would be. So now I can still play my kill command. And I have triggered all the secrets. Flame Strike! Whoop. I was guessing there could be a Flame Strike, but I wasn't sure. So 7 Jaime it is. One Polymorph is gone, one Flame Strike is gone. Do I want to play the Dragonhawk? No, I don't. I want to save the Dragonhawk for when there is a buzzard on board. Let's see if this eats Fireball here. No, that it eats the second polymorph. God damn you for having both polymorphs in hand at this point of the game.
I'll never tell.
Okay, now you can unleash at least. But I would love to have my starting buzzard for the unleash. I guess we will make do with the Scavenging Hyena. Unleash. Because both polymorphs are gone. We'll kill one of these. Now it gets fireballed. the damn things. Now please don't hit this. But really, Ragnaros? And I had mirror image. There is not much I can do about this game anymore unless I happen to draw Unleash here. A deadly shot. How lucky do I wanna try to get? This either wins or loses me the game. Got pretty close. Oh my god, the second Flame Strike even, there are 17 cards in your deck. And you had both Flame Strikes, both Polymorphs, you had Rag. Ah, bloody F. That's a duplicate, isn't it? Yep. Like, seriously. Talk about having all the answers. Oh, a Gadgeton. Right.
I'll never tell.
Hey, not much I can do here. Not with the answers she had. Absolute answer to everything. So I'm gonna concede here. Don't see myself winning this anymore. Okay, have been long games today, but let's still do one more against a Shaman. Yeah, there were a couple things I could have played differently in a couple places there to maybe change the outcome a little in the last game, but I don't think the outcome still would have been any different with the cards she had. I mean, having both Polymorphs, both Flame Strikes, the turns she needed them or could have used them. It's not much you can do with this deck against that. Rubian Egg, okay, this is gonna be one of those really annoying games, isn't it? Ew, at least I drew the damn all. Let's see, Misha, okay. Do you have a Rockbiter then to follow it up? No, you have Feral Spirits. Do I Jungle Panther it here? Or do I Houndmaster it here? Because with Houndmaster I could kill both of those things. I'll Jungle Panther here. Because if it triggers this, I can still go for it. I'm a little afraid of that. I should have owled the last turn. That's okay. Because this allows me to unleash. Or just Stranglethorn, then I will have 2 stealth, but then I'll take 10 damage next turn. I could owl that. All that and unleash. Unleash gets me 3 damage on board, yeah. Let's clear that as well. Right. Yeah, I was considering owling a little later, but not overly much I could have done with it anyways. Houndmaster, alright. Yeah, Houndmaster it is. Can trade for this stuff. Do you have the second Flame Stone though? No, you have Lightning Storm. Let's hope doesn't roll for the 3. Ooh, roll for 2, which is nice nifty for me. Totem, huh? Yeah, you should have rolled for the totem before if you're gonna coin roll totem anyways. Okay, so let's do this. Let's play Tiger so I can hero power this turn as well. I could have 7 high mained, but then I would have had to do a Timberwolf essentially. So kill command. Do I wanna kill Houndmaster? Kill command that thing off the board. Go for it. Right, because I can't deadly shot obviously while this thing is still on board in its current shape. Right, that's Rock Biter on it gone. So that gives you the 4th floor. Do you have Forked Lightning or something else to get rid of my stuff? Fire Element, alright. Alright. Young Dragonhawk. That doesn't do it too much here. I mean, I could play it here. I'll make him do the trades. Because this guy still has taunt, so has to silence it or kill it some other way to get past it. And right now it's down to 8, so has to clear both of these. For me to have like a chance to do stuff. Okay. That's 1 gone, that's that gone. Earth Shock that, alright. That's fine and peachy. Now essentially have a deadly shot target here. I will kill that thing. And then I'm gonna take a lot of damage. But it is the one target I do not want deadly shot to hit. So let's deadly shot. Right. That's that thing gone then. Drop Timberwolf. Actually, should I drop Scavenging Hyena as well? Because it could, yeah, let's drop Scavenging Hyena as well. There's 3 creatures he can attack with, unless he has a second Rock Biter. Obviously has Lightning Bolt in hand. What? Doesn't have a Lightning Bolt in hand? Interesting. Should have had the Lightning Bolt in hand to, kill stuff with. Yeah, well. Oh, second Fire Elemental. Yeah, well, that will do just as well. Allows trading for all my stuff. Not much I can do in this game. I mean, not with the draws I had, so well played.
Well played.
Needed Unleash. Needed something along those lines. Or like way earlier. To be able to combo it with the Timberwolf I had and all that stuff. Against Shaman, pretty necessary to clear the totems and everything else off the board. But thank you very much for watching. This has been a bit longer series of sorts. Hopefully it was enjoyable, and I'll do the day 8th a little later, because this is on the, well, 8th day of August for me, essentially, on the morning of it. Because like I said in the beginning, couldn't do the video on the 7th. But enough babbling. Thank you very much for watching. I'm done for the moment.